All right, guys, let's talk about NFL quarterback Aaron Rodgers. You guys know he's been all over the news because it turns out he wasn't vaccinated. Then he gets COVID. Now the cancel mob has come for him because it turns out he does not believe in getting the jab. So you know what that means. It's almost like The Walking Dead at this point. You know what I'm saying? It's like the cancel mob is really like the zombies on The Walking Dead. You know, when they smell you, when they know you're around. When you hear that music, you know they're coming for your ass. So Aaron Rodgers heard that music. And they will eat you alive. Okay, so let's get into this, guys. This is the gospel according to Mark with a C. He is I, and I am he. Just taking some time to tell you exactly what's on my mind. Thank you for joining me once again, my friends. Hope all is well with you. Now, let's get into the story that I saw on TMZ. Yes, TMZ, so you know that it's trustworthy. And it says here, Aaron Rodgers. Now, you got to wonder, okay? You wonder why they're coming so hard at Aaron Rodgers. Could it be that the reason why is because it turns out, as per this breaking news, that Aaron Rodgers took horse paste? Yes, ivermectin. He took it, and he's talking about it. So it says here, Aaron Rodgers says, I took ivermectin to fight COVID after consulting with Joe Rogan. Aaron Rodgers says after contracting COVID this week, he consulted with Joe Rogan and decided to take ivermectin to fight off the virus on the heels of the podcast host advice. Isn't that something? We have people who are consulting with Joe Rogan, the guy who used to make people eat roaches on Fear Factor, somehow has become more trusted than Dr. Fauci, who's lost over 700,000 people on his watch. But for some reason, even while he's killing puppies, even while he's lying about gain of function, people still are calling this man America's doctor. They're still wearing his face on their t-shirts. They're still singing songs about Dr. Fauci. Fucking slug, but okay, that's what they want to do. But this man, he turned to Joe Rogan, and let's see how he's feeling. The Green Bay Packers star revealed his at-home coronavirus fighting plan on the Pat McAfee show on Friday, saying he decided to down a cocktail of meds similar to the way Rogan did earlier this year after talking with the 54-year-old. He says, I've consulted with a now good friend of mine, Joe Rogan, after he got COVID. And I've been doing a lot of the stuff he recommended in his podcast and on the phone to me, Rodgers said. He says, I've been taking monoclonal antibodies, ivermectin, zinc, vitamin C and D, and hydrochloroquine, the NFL player continued, and I feel pretty incredible. He's like James Brown. I feel good. I knew that I would now. I feel good. I knew that I would now. So good. So good. I got ivermectin. Rodgers revealed he began feeling COVID symptoms on Tuesday, tested positive for the virus on Wednesday, and felt poorly on Thursday. The 37-year-old, though, said he's now feeling great. How about that? He didn't even have to eat Frosted Flakes. He feels great. It brings out the tiger in you. Rodgers also explained his highly controversial vaccine stance to McAfee and A.J. Hawk, admitting he did not get the shots despite appearing to say so in August he had gotten them. But Rodgers said he didn't lie and explained when he said he was immunized, he meant he had actually taken steps to naturally help boost his immune system. Yeah, he didn't say he got vaccinated. He said he got immunized, okay? One thing don't mean the other. I'm just saying. But, the media, they jump all over this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like Don Lemon and Chris Cuomo and all those goofy bastards over at CNN. They go nuts off shit like this because they need for the whole world to join hands and not join thoughts, not join brains. You got to join hands and just sing that chorus, that the government wants you to sing. Anybody else who doesn't sing it, hey, He's out of tune. Get him out. You know what I'm saying? So there is no other way of thinking. So when anybody else looks like they're thinking something different, then they must be taken care of. Here comes The Walking Dead. All right. As for reasons why he didn't just get the shots, Rodgers said he's allergic to the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines and just straight up didn't want the Johnson & Johnson one due to reported side effects. He also said, even though he's not some sort of anti-vax flat earther, he clearly feels the forcing of vaccines on people is not right. In fact, Rodgers actually quoted Martin Luther King Jr. saying, "The great MLK said, 'You have a moral obligation to object to unjust rules and rules that make no sense.'" As previously reported, Rodgers will miss the Packers game against the Chiefs on Sunday over his positive COVID test. All right, so there you have it, guys. That's what's being reported. That's the latest in breaking news regarding Aaron Rodgers. And as you can see, the attitude that we see becoming more and more apparent in this country, at least, and I'm sure the world, if you look at what's going on around the world, they have actually taken to the streets. You know, a lot of people are just they're done with this shit. You know what I mean? This is not what we paid for. To be in a world where you have to show the government your papers, where you have to be subject to constant booster shots. Otherwise, depending on when you got the shit, you will be considered not fully vaccinated. For all of you arrogant motherfuckers out here who are giving away the farm because you're just like, I got the shot. Why can't you get the shot? It's not the shot, idiot. It's the shots. Plural, number one. Okay, with no end in sight. And number two, it's also that people have a problem with the government overreach that's going on here. Why it's so hard for you people to understand, I don't get it. I don't know. You know, you don't see where we're heading with this shit, but you keep on pushing for it. People are insane. Let them die, you hear people saying. Starve them out, you hear people saying. Fuck them, another one dead, depending on their political, stance and the way they identify. If you're a Republican, if you look like you're leaning right, then die, motherfucker, just die. Everybody just die. You know, these people are insane. Absolutely insane. And sooner or later, I'll go Fauci one better. He says, there's going to be two Americas. I'm saying there's going to be two societies. People who are fucking insane over here and people who have sense. Because let me tell you, the way that I see it on my scorecard, I have more people on this side who have fucking sense who I want to be associated with. So one day, it's conceivable that the people on this side, and we're talking about all of the first responder, professional, police department people, all the military, all the people that you're sending home and firing and trying to starve out. One day, we might just say, hey, let's take our resources and go over here where we actually respect freedom and we actually know the science, unlike the people over here who are just being conditioned and programmed and pretty much mind controlled over here, you know, through all of their crazy emotional, irrationality. Go. Do your thing. Put us out. We'll see who does the best. Fuck y'all. But anyway, so that's what's going on with Aaron Rodgers, guys. And, get in the comment section. Let me know how you feel about this. You can like, you can share, you can subscribe. As always, you can catch me on Twitter. If not, I'll see you on the next one, guys. Thank you very much for listening. This is The Gospel According to Mark with a C. Rock on.